Hey, hi. Hello, Linda. Hello, James. I'm surprised Jason's not in here. He just called me a couple times. Is this legit? Are you going to be on? Yes, I am going to be on. That's why I sent out the notice. Yes, I'm going to be reading cards tonight. Aren't you lucky? And it's first come, first serve. So let us uh, start by writing down who we already have in here. Oh, Jason. So you're Mr. 12. Okay, Mr. 12. Is this some kind of secret agent thing, Jason? Okay, so Linda's first. James and Jason. Okay. Now, to announce, hi, I'm Dee Swiger. This is Dee Swiger's Deep Woo, and here we do the deepest of woo. Tonight, the woo is going to be tarot card reading woo. We're going to give you free reading, and by we, I mean me and my spirit guides are going to give you, and my own higher self or deeper self, are going to give you a free reading. Now, I'm also clairvoyant, so you're getting more than one kind of reading at the time. But I'm going to be using a deck called the Learning Tarot because it's just easier to show you. And some of you have expressed an interest in learning tarot. Now, I have a video out that you can look up in the archives under videos and find under streams, lives, and find that I have done already one tarot class. Okay, so that's the beginning. So go to that one first. But I am going to be teaching tarot, and we're going to have some of it here on YouTube, and we're going to have some of it in actual class. So, and hello, let's see who else came in. Michelle Cannon Free, Pam Smith. Okay, I think Pam came in. Let me write you down and let me write everybody down. Pam, I am. And Michelle. And my wonderful mods are here. Okay. So, this way it's going to work. You get one card, you get a number. If you're not here and I read it, you're going to have to rewind to see it because I'm not going to read it again. One card, one reading, one night. That's how it works. That's the only way that's fair. Okay. And then after the first 2 hours, I stop doing personal readings and we can have discussion or ask questions that are not personal, like maybe for the world or something, like I want to know about this situation or that one, like maybe you want to know about East Palestine or whatever, and boy, have I got some things to say about that. I'm going to make a video dedicated to the East Palestine thing because it's a lot more going on there than meets the eye. But anyway, tonight is tarot. So let's get started here. And let me put on the, oh, let me get this party started. I'm coming out, so you better get this party started.
Hey, my new dragon.
Okay. Come on. Ooh. Get going. Oh, we're back. Okay. So let's get this starty-parted. By the way, I am wearing my Bigfoot t-shirt that Jason helped me pick out down at the flea market. Jason, who is hiding here under the number 12. Is that like a Sesame Street, Jason? Like Sesame Street? This chatter is sponsored by the number 12. Oh, that's okay. Japanese matcha latte. You'd have to say that. I love those. I love matcha lattes. Oh, dear. Well, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I think I put everybody out. I think I put everybody to sleep with that. And then we did, you know what? I got to do it the other way next time. I have to draw the image, then do the meditation, because it works if you're sitting around in a circle. But if people are at leaning back listening, they fall asleep when I do the meditation a lot of times, and they never do get around to doing the rest of it. So it is just a little learning thing for me. You spilled a venti. Oh no. Darn. Spilling a venti. That's coffee abuse. Yeah, okay. So first up, first person who was in here was Linda. Oh, Linda. Linda, one of my soul sisters. She's been with me for a long time here. Let's see what we got for you, Linda. What do the cards have to say for Linda? And it is, wow! The Empress, the goddess herself, divine female principle. If there was a question, the answer is yes. Okay, I believe that's the sign for Taurus, and of course Venus. She represents pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony, and art. And so if any of your situations right now have to do with any of that, it's an extremely positive card. The words that go with it, or the little saying that goes with it, is connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. Now, she is shown almost always to be pregnant with possibilities, and she is also an embodiment of nature, Mother Nature. So, let me see, what are you talking about? Empress synchronicity. Oh, you watched a second time? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I hope it helped. Thank you for letting me know, because really that's the reason I do this stuff, is hoping that it's going to help somebody somehow. Okay, so this very positive card. It's also saying getting back out into nature is a good thing for you. And also to look forward, you have some things to look forward to as part of creation, as you know, if you've been wondering if there's maybe some little grandkids on the way, there could be. It's also nurturing, and like I said, it's getting back into your arts. It's communing with nature, and it's generally considered a very lucky card. So this is a great card. Whatever it is going on is going to go favorably for you, I would say. Okay? Does that help? Hope so. Let's see who is next. And while I'm doing this, I'm kind of trying to give you a little bit of teaching too, so you can start to understand what the cards mean. And by the way, where is my little cowboy? I think he's hiding behind me here. Yes, he is. He's sacked out in my spot. He's keeping it warm. Every time I move out of my spot, he moves in. He loves his spot. Okay, James. This hopped out of the deck, so it's a spare card for you. It's a bonus. If there was a question, the answer is no. But it is the Hanged Man, and it is a card of feeling trapped, feeling suspended, feeling like, I can't, I don't know what to do anymore. I got to just. This guy, what he's doing is he is waiting. He is in a holding pattern, waiting for an answer. Okay, and it says feeling trapped, confined, self-limiting, uncertainty, lack of discretion, needing release, letting go, sacrifice, waiting, lack of direction, perspective, contemplation, and time for a sacred pause, stillness gains perspective. And actually, he is hanging that way, waiting for a vision. And this actually goes all the way back to Odin hanging himself from a tree over a stream until he saw the runes. So basically, this is an old tale of an old Norse legend. So this is a person who is waiting in a situation of waiting for higher guidance and help from above and that kind of thing. And in the meantime, feeling stalled. But instead of feeling stalled, I have a word for you. Okay, and it actually comes from the Bible. It says, "Be still and know that I am God." Well, but a lot of people misinterpret that. What it wants you to do is to still yourself and know that in stillness, that think to yourself, I am God. So I am the authority. You have the spark of God in you. You are God. I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and realize that who you are and that the answers can come and you're going to be able to provide your own answers by looking within. So use the stillness to your advantage, use the time out to your advantage. And that's usually why we end up in that situation anyway, is to give us time to pause, reflect, and get in touch with the higher realms, because otherwise we're too busy to do that. Okay. So, but you still get a card because that was just a bonus one that hopped out. You also get the Empress. So, nature is a good thing for you to invest some time in. Actually, connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. In other words, yeah, you need to spend some time connecting to Earth Mother. Okay. So you're going to get some nurturing. Okay. And I did tell you what that is. That's goddess energy, divine female. Ken, let me write you down here. Let me put you down. Ken is mean. There, I put him down. Oh, wait. I mean, put him down on the list. I'm kidding, Ken. How do you put a budgie down? That's Monty Python. How do you put a budgie down? Well, you can hit him with a book or call him nasty names. Anyway, it's silly. It's a silly thing, but okay. Jason is next. Are you still there? Jason, are you still out there? Is anybody out there? Calling car 54. Where are you? Jason. 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 Okay, fine. If you're not going to answer, you're just going to have to run it back to get your reading. That's all. Are you there? Up. Oh, Jason's back. I want to see Jason's front. Oh, okay. No longer sponsored by the number 12. Hi. There is a pause. We've got a delay between what you're hearing and what I'm seeing, and so we've all got to just be patient with it. So Jason's next, my man Jason. Yeah. What's in store for Jason? And remember, if you want a full rating, it's only $1 a minute, and as small an increment as 15-minute reading. Can't beat it. Especially not when you get a full reading. And I am clairvoyant, which means you're getting more than just a card reading. Okay. Oh, let me put Kamal down there. Okay, Kamal, you are number 8. Jason, what have you to say to Jason? Whoa. Oh, dear. Well, this is the Temperance card reversed. Okay. The problem is, it's reversed. It's a major arcana. It's something major in your life. So this is like a major spiritual thing or a major something going on in your life. And the problem is imbalance, self-indulgence, excess clashing, lack of perspective, discord, antagonism, and recklessness. And it is a warning not to be reckless, not to engage in discord, not to keep your perspective, to not overindulge, or things can happen. I mean, like don't try driving if you're the slightest bit tipsy when this kind of a thing comes up. That kind of a thing. It's just saying don't take chances right now. Not right now. Maybe later, but not right now. And I know my extremes. Now I seek peace, is what it says. So it's all about balance, balancing things, avoiding clashes, keeping your perspective, avoiding discord and antagonism, and not being reckless, okay? Okay, I hope that helps. So if you want, like I said, if you want a whole reading, you know me, you can just schedule a whole reading. It's only $15. It's not like it's that much. For 15 minutes. And I can come up with quite a bit in 15 minutes. Anyway, Pam, I am. Pam, I am. Woohoo. It's your turn, Pam, I am. I need to talk to you, Pam. I need to talk to somebody. I uh-oh, we've got some hiccups tech-wise. Pam, your card. Ah. Oh dear. This is the Eight of Cups. And this is somebody having a hard time moving on. Fear of moving on, stagnation, monotony, accepting your lot. Well, and I know why. And you probably need a whole reading to get in touch with me. But you need to do some things to raise your energy up because it's kind of in the doldrums. And that's not going to draw the happy stuff to you. I know that you feel like you've lost a lot, and you have. And I know it feels like you're never going to be able to move on, uh, although you try, but you will. And you'll get a lot of help. You have family and you do have friends that care about you. So don't be fearful of going out and doing things. You've got someone watching over you always. Both the seen and the unseen. Okay. You can talk to me later. You have my number. Michelle. Michelle Cannon-Free, it's your turn next. You are number 5. Oh dear. Michelle, somebody is experiencing hardship. An answer you're looking for, it would be no if it was a yes, no question. And once again, this is Taurus. Looks like temporary financial hardship. But remember, this is temporary. This isn't going to be forever. Or negative change in circumstances, feeling left out in the cold, financial loss, recession, feeling the world is against you, adversity and struggle. Okay. Sorry to have to give you that news. You also need to do some exercises to raise the energy so that this becomes as temporary as possible. Yes, 555 is big changes coming. Okay. Hang on, some people walked in and I didn't see them. Yusra, 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 and Nicola. I hope I'm saying that right. And Nicola. Nicola. Well, Michelle, it's not a happy card. It is a Five of Pentacles. However, 5 is also a change. And there's also the idea of philanthropy with this card. So, help is available, and you should really take advantage of it. Okay? And I wish it was a happier card, but maybe next time it will be a happier card. You've also got to do the raising of the vibration type thing. We all do. Okay. Wish it was happier. Okay, Pam Smith, you're next. These are kind of, I have to tell you, these times we're in right now, everybody's going to be experiencing a lot of up and downs. I think what I've been experiencing, thinking it's been allergies or something, I was out there when that big black cloud from East Palestine went right by our backyard in the south there. It went right by. And we were out standing right there. And so I think that stuff got into things here because ever since then, I have been having all these issues. This, I'm thinking it's just plain allergies. Maybe it's not. That stuff's being felt all the way to Canada. And, well, anyway, we're talking about something else. Pam Smith, it's your time. Okay, Jamie. Let me write you down, Jamie. Jamie, you're number 11. Lucky you. It's interesting, Michelle. Yeah. You got a 5 card. You were number 5. Change is happening. Interesting, huh? Pam. This is for Pam. Okay, and it is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. This is a young air sign, and it is, if there is a yes/no question, the answer is no. It's delay. It's delayed news, patience is needed, ideas, inspiration, planning, vigilance, protective, guarded, fairness, think before you speak. Don't get drawn into arguments and mental agility. And it is just saying whatever is going on right now, you need to just pay attention and listen more than you speak. At this point, you'll need to have a lot of patience. I'm getting that you're going to have patience with people because they're not getting it. Okay? You're just going to have a lot of patience with people. Sorry about that. However, you do find yourself getting inspiration, and it is a good time for you to start planning some things for the future. Yeah, it's mostly saying don't let yourself get drawn into arguments. If somebody is trying to argue with you, just say no, walk out on it. Don't let it get to you. Don't engage. Okay, just don't engage. A lot of us got to do that. I have had to do it so many times, especially with this COVID stuff. I've had to just not engage. You know, I know the truth. My friends know the truth. This person here, I know. I can't say anything because they're not going to get it. And there's no need to throw your pearls in front of swine, as the saying goes. That means save your wisdom for those who can use it, who are going to use it and respect it. And everybody else, okay, just let them go their own way. Don't engage. Okay. Oh, hey, just in case. How you doing, honey? I haven't seen you in a while. How's Denmark? Only a little car ride, that's right. I'm just a little car ride from. I'm only an hour from East Palestine. And yeah, we are noticing. We are noticing that we are. Okay. Yeah, exit stage left. Just don't engage. Don't. Oh, you have. And the next one was Ken. Ken, you have a card hopping out. So it's a spare card. If you have something on your mind that's yes, no, the answer would be yes. This card is an Aries. It is the Four of Staves. Boom, boom, boom. No, it's actually a good card. This is a card of a stable foundation. Happy family reunion, coming home, celebration, surprise party, weddings, events, feeling welcome, community or family coming together, community spirit, teamwork, and success. This is about community, and you know what? It's a happy card. So it's a great card to be your spare card. So let's see what your actual card is going to say. There's some kind of probably happy family event coming up for you. Happily family. Nita. Nita, you are lucky number 13. Don't worry, 13 really is a lucky number. I don't know why people have well, I do, but don't have triskaidekaphobia. It's actually a number sacred to Venus and used to be a lucky number. And I guess it was changed over probably during the time when the Christian church was changing everything over. But anyway. So Ken. And your number, Ken, is 7 in this. You're number 7. Okay, here we go. It's a yes card. It's Leo, I think. Yeah. Mars. Okay, standing up for beliefs, fighting your corner, protective, defensive, determined, challenging, opposing, stamina, holding your own, taking high road, maintaining control, territorial. Okay, this guy, he's fighting a fight. He's got the high ground. You take the high ground. And it says, keep fighting. Keep fighting. You've got the advantage. Keep the advantage. Okay, keep up there on the high ground and keep the advantage. Okay? And I know you're a fighter. So this makes perfect sense to me, and I hope it does to you too. Okay. Kamal, you're next. Oh, Kamal, you got a card hopping out. Oh dear. It's the King of Swords reversed, Kamal. This King of Swords reversed, it's not a real happy card. It's lack of structure, routine, intelligence used in a bad way, irrational and illogical. There's something in your life right now that, and this card deals with the truth. There is something in your life right now that is just, it kind of needs to be cleared up, cleaned up. It kind of needs to be set down the right path again. Maybe you need to add structure to whatever's going on. Maybe you need to make sure that whatever you're doing is for the right reasons and not, somebody else's reasons or, the wrong reasons. So it's kind of telling you that because the negative King of Swords is reckless and don't be reckless and irrational. And don't be irrational. Don't let that happen. And if it is another person that is being this way with you, the same kind of thing I have told others, is just disengage. Don't engage people who are irrational and illogical. Just get the heck away from them. Politely disengage. Okay, and only you know which one of those is the one. Okay. Yusra. You are next. Hope I said that right. Yusra. Okay. Oh, here you go. Friendship. It's the Three of Cups. They're having a get together. Yeah, that's three friends having a drink together. Reunion, celebration, party, socializing, gathering, indulgence, festivals, festivities, gatherings, happiness, wedding, engagement party, graduation, baby shower, and happy times. And if you were thinking of a yes/no question, the answer would be yes. It's a very positive card. It's ruled by Cancer, and the planet is Mercury. And of course, Mercury is a little messenger planet. He moves very fast. He's also a little trickster 3 times a year. So, but yes, it's a happy card. So you have some happy times. You have a party coming up or a get together of some kind, and it should be happy. Okay. And it might even be wedding engagement type thing. So enjoy yourself. Okay. Good for you, Yusra. Nicola, you are next. You are number 10. Do, 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 do. You know, I had to really get my act together to be able to do this, because for a while I was driving myself crazy trying to do these readings, trying to remember who came in and everything. I had to get myself real organized to be able to do this. Some of us creative free thinker people, we have to buckle ourselves down sometimes in order to get things to work out for us. Just saying, I find I have to do it. I am certainly in that mix. I am a creative people. I don't want to have to buckle down to a routine, but sometimes I do have to. So here we go. This is for you, Nicola. Ace of Pentacles. Something ended, something else is beginning. This is a change. This is a new beginning. This is quite often a financial new beginning. Beginning of wealth, could be new financial opportunity, new job, new business, money, investment, savings, prosperity, security, stability, abundance, and manifestation. And if you have a yes, no question, the answer is yes. The sign is Virgo. And it looks like Taurus. So, Earth. Okay, it's a very earthy card because Pentacles are Earth. So there you go, dear. Congratulations. You've got something good coming to you, and it looks like it's going to be in the realm of finance. Okay, Nicola. Maybe Nicola will go from a nickel to a dime, or maybe even 50 cents. Okay, I'm teasing Nicola. Don't get upset. Jamie, are you here? You are next. You are number 11. This is for you. Okay. Empress again, the goddess. Pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, harmony, nature, and art. All these things you should be dealing with right now. This is telling you that you need to get close to the earth. Connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. It's a great card, very lucky. If you had a yes/no question, the answer is yes. The sign is Taurus. The planet is Venus. And the number is 3. So there you go. The Empress. And look, she's pregnant. And just remember, if it has something to do with that, the answer is yeah, pregnancy. Possible pregnancy there. Okay, Jamie? And if it is that, then congrats. But congrats anyway. It's a very positive card. Okay, Justin. Justin, my Denmark friend. My dad was Danish too. Someday I have to see Denmark when all this ridiculousness is over with and I can travel again. I want to see Denmark someday. Here it's very beautiful. Beautiful country. Justin. Okay. Your card. Oh dear. This is kind of sad. This is a 5 of Cups. It's very emotional. This is about emotions, and this is about you've lost something. You feel that you've had losses. And yet there is something left, and you need to turn around and see that everything isn't gone. There is something left. You see, he's not seeing the 2 cups behind him. 3 have spilled out, but he still has 2 left. Take the happiness that's still there. That's what this is saying. It says sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment, guilt, remorse, regret, trauma, bereavement, mourning, heartbreak, unwelcome change, emotional instability, and focusing on loss. And if it was a yes no question, the answer would definitely be no. The sign is Scorpio. The planet is Mars. The key word is loss. But once again, you still have 2 cups left. So you need to look for what you do have still. And that to pull up your energy so you can straighten things out. Okay? So remember, in all these cases, if you get a bad card, negative, kind of downer, if you can straighten your energy out, you can completely change this. The cards are only showing you things as they are going along now. You can completely change things. Okay? Remember, you are divine. You have a spark of God. You are divine. You can change things. You don't have to be a victim. Okay. So, the next one is Nita. Yeah, it's only a car ride if you got a DeLorean or something, right? Yeah, if you got a spaceship, it's only a short drive. Mary wins. Let me write you down, Mary. You're number 14. How you doing? Okay. And Nita. Wow. Happy family. Good times, happiness, reunions, homecomings, family gatherings, marriage, long-term relationships, stability, and security. If you had a yes, no question, the answer would be yes. Wow. And this is, I believe, yeah, this is ruled by Mars. And it is the card of marriage. It's definitely a relationship card and a happy family card. This is a happy family sheltering under this rainbow here. So they are emotionally in a very good place. Okay. So happy family. It's got a couple and 2 little kids playing. So it's a very, very positive card, Nita. Hope that answers your question. Mary. Mary. Life's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light. I don't know where that came from. That's like way old. That's from way back there. Was that Chitty Chitty Bang Bang or something? Circle K. AK. And Patricia. Okay. Mary. And this is for Mary. Okay. What have we got to say? Oh dear. Imbalance, self-indulgence, excess, clashing, lack of perspective, discord, antagonism, and recklessness. Oh, Mary. Some situation is bringing discord, bringing clashing. It's needs to be cooled down, whatever the situation is. Because see, upright, this angel is cooling it down, pouring from one cup to another. Upside down, it's an imbalance. So, and this is a Sag card ruled by Jupiter. So you got to get a grip on this or it's going to get bigger. So, kind of interesting. Now, the other interesting thing about this card is 14 is your number for today. Because not only are you literally number 14, but the card is number 14, and it's a major arcana. So it is warning you of clashing, lack of perspective, discord, antagonism, and recklessness. Don't be any of those. Stay balanced. It's not a good time to overindulge in anything or take anything to excess. And if you work on balancing things out, you will get along a lot better. It says, I know my extremes, now I seek peace. So seek peace. Okay. Hope that helps, whatever the situation is. Circle K. A, K, A. Whoa, yeah. Sorry. It's just to avoid overdoing anything. It, you know, don't let this happen, type thing. That's come up twice tonight. Okay, Circle K. Came up for Jason, too. Just be careful. Sometimes when, you know what? Let me tell you something. This is a new moon. I'm going to give you a little bit about astrology right now and new moon energy. New moon is a time when energies are changing over. And with all times like that, you have to realize that it's wobbly for a little bit. So during this time of the new moon for about 3 days, sometimes 6 days, sometime or 7, it's 3 days before and 3 days after. And this is a super new moon. So you kind of have to be careful of imbalances, all of us. That's just an underlying thing for all of us, okay? It's not a good time to let things not be balanced, to let things go out of balance. or to do things in an unbalanced way. That's just the way it is. So, astrologically, it's just a bad time to push your luck for anything. Okay. Circle K. Lacking balance, lack of organization, and poor financial decisions. It's warning you of just what I was saying. Don't make a financial decision right now. This is not a good time for that. Two of Pentacles. This is balance is needed. Keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. You need balance, okay? Because this guy upside down is in balance. So, okay. And maybe you could use a little bit more organization, but oh, that's everybody, isn't it? It's a minor arcana, so it's not a huge thing. You know, it's just a minor arcana. However, it matters. So, there you go. Okay, and the next one is Patricia. After this, I'll take some non-personal questions. I'm still feeling okay. Unless somebody else comes in, we would be, let's see, how long have we been on? About an hour. Okay, that's not too bad. Right. Okay. You don't know what it's about yet, Mary? People be acting real strange. You think we should pull another one for Mary? Maybe. Huh? Oh, Dollface Diva is here. So, Mary, maybe it is for you. Because I was saying hello. Okay. Ah! One was trying to go flying off. Uh-oh. I didn't check it off. Somebody please tell me, did I do Patricia? I got busy talking to Circle. Did I do Patricia? Hello, Dollface Diva. Patricia wanted to read. Okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a financial new beginning. I swear I mixed these cards, but look at how the same ones come up. And it's kind of a sign of the times. It's like the Zeitgeist. It's like, what's going on right now? Well, there's a lot of this, kind of energy. Financial new beginning, new financial opportunity, new job, new business, money, investments, savings, prosperity, security, stability, abundance, and manifestation. If it's yes, no question, the answer is yes. The signs are Virgo and Taurus. So, there you go. Patricia. Next one is Dollface Diva, which I somehow wrote down twice. I don't know how I did that. Okay, silly. Okay. Dollface Diva, this is for you. I don't like that. So something felt wrong about that. Let me shuffle a little more. It didn't quite feel right. Okay. Wow. I'm getting some really weird energy right now. Oh. Okay, for you, here we go again. Why? 10 of Cups. It's a good card. If there was a yes/no question, the answer would be yes. It's happiness, it's family, a happy family, reunion, homecoming, family gatherings, marriage, long-term relationships, stability, and security. It's a very happy card. And there is also the idea of sheltering, being sheltered by these cups, seeing the rainbow overhead. It's a very happy card. So that's a card all about family and feeling secure. So, who is the garbled one? Whoever you are, kind of looks to me like something's wrong with that. Whoever that is. First of all, I can't read it. Second of all, okay, I can't read who you are. However, oh, yeah, Circle K. It's weird. Well, yeah, this new moon. I should have warned y'all. It's going to be a weird new moon. There's going to be some weird shit going on. You've been warned. In a lot of ways, there's going to be some strange stuff. People are going to be acting a bit odd. It's just the way that it is right now. The energy is wavy, and I can feel it. Okay. Farida. Isn't it Farida? Okay. Farida. And your number in the reading place in the readings is 19. Just in case you're into numbers. Okay. Odd. This is weird. I just pulled this. I just shuffled the heck out of these cards. I just pulled this again. 10 of Cups again. A family reunion. Are y'all going to the same family reunion? Is that what's going on here? Do y'all know each other and going to the... Family reunion, this is weird. When this happens, it's always like, seriously, I just read this. Okay, happiness, happy family, family reunion, homecoming, family gathering, marriage, long-term relationship, stability and security. If it's a yes, no question, the answer would be yes. How bizarre. Well, Farida, there you go. I hope that helps. Let's see. Jenny! Well, Jenny, you just come in and tell me you want a free reading. That's all you do. And since we are all cut up, uh, you are next. You are 20. 20 Jenny. Okay. And it's spelled with an I-E. I-E. Okay, you're 20 Jenny. Yep. Yep. A happy family. Yes, it was for Rita. Okay, and now we're doing Jenny's reading. Happy family get together. Okay. Oh, sorry, Jenny. It says repetitive or boring job. Overspending, debt, could be laziness, underqualified. This represents something going on in your life right now. If it's you, it's improvements needed. But if it's somebody else, you know, you need to tell them to get on the stick. Okay. Because this is a card of a worker. And upside down, it's a worker who's not getting the job done. So, let's see. Patience is the key word. And so this can also be a lack of patience. And really being bored stiff with whatever it is you're doing. That's another meaning of this card. So avoid overspending or going into debt at this time. And I keep getting repetitive or boring. Something that's repetitive or boring. Ugh. Yeah. Sorry about that. But you can maybe make a repetitive or boring thing a little easier by doing your meditations. People look at me like, meditation. It's like, oh God, meditation helps everything so much. Honestly, I just did a meditation last night. The last thing that I did, go back and see that. Do that meditation. You'll feel so much better. Whatever this is about, though, it's not particularly a happy way to end this set of readings. But it's just a minor arcana, so it's not a usually, not a big thing, not a really big thing. Well, you can change this. As I say, for all of them, If you don't like your reading, you can change this. Most of the time, there are very few things that are set in stone. I say that all the time. That's why I have been trained, never tell somebody things like when it looks like they're going to die. Because, first of all, you could be wrong. Second of all, you could cause a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, the future, you can drive the future. There are certain things that may be due to happen, but your way of reacting to them is going to change everything. So just bear that in mind. Hey, Cannabis Resolution, how you doing, Naysay? Oh, Naysay, you got one falling out already. It says finding mental strength, awakening, rejoining the world, coming out of isolation. Well, I haven't seen you for a while, so, and it is the Four of Swords. Reverse. So, because it is reversed, it is coming out of isolation, waking up, coming out and moving around, coming out of hibernation. Okay. You've rested enough. Get busy. Somebody's cracking a whip. Okay. Gifted unicorn. Gifted unicorn. You are next. Your number. By the way, Cannabis, your number was 21. Gifted unicorn, you get the master number of 22. Aren't you lucky? And that is Naysay, and he's going to be back on the show pretty soon. We just got to decide what night we're going to do that. He's going to be back up. And he is always a very fun guest to talk to. I love him. You're going to love him too if you haven't seen a show with him yet. You'll love him. Don't worry. Anyway, again, I shuffled the living daylights. Gifted unicorn again. Here we go again. It's a 10 of cups again. Happiness, family reunion, homecoming, family gathering, marriage, long-term relationship, stability, security. Again. There it is. All of these cards. It's weird, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, the future drive? Oh gosh, no. I'm going to have to Google that one, Naysay, I guess. Yeah, Zevenator. Is it Zevenator or Zevenator? Zevenator. This pen isn't writing. Pen, I hate to tell you, but your days are numbered. Is this one going to write for me? Zevenator. Okay. Zevenator, this reading is for you. Your number is 23. If you're into numerology. I'm really gonna mix these now because this is freaking me out a little bit. When that happens at all, it's like, am I not shuffling them good enough? But I know I am. But it is what it is. Whatever it is. Okay. Well, those are shuffled real good. Zevinator. This is for you. Oh dear, Zevinator. This is an Ace of Pentacles, but in reverse. And in reverse, it is a lack of money, poor financial control, lack of opportunities, or a lost opportunity. Wow. So, this could be a warning saying, don't lose an opportunity that's in your path. This could be a warning that somebody is going to try and take some money. It's not a thief card, but it's like maybe an expense comes in that you're not expecting. Something like that could happen. So it's like, watch out for your money. Watch your money like a hawk. Something's going on with your money. Okay. Now, that's not necessarily a theft, though. That could just be some kind of screw up. Okay, and who is this that just came in? Janvi. Is that right? Janvi? I gotta throw this sucker out. I'm throwing this out right now. Goodbye. Goodbye, pen that don't work. You had your chance. Okay, I like purple better anyway. It's a purple pen. Okay. Janvi. And Marilena came in. Let me put you down, Marilena. Marilena. Okay. Janvi, you're number 24. Marilena, you're number 25. Oh dear. What? I just read this. Janvi, it says lack of money, poor financial control, lack of opportunities or lost opportunities. Watch your money. Pay close attention to your money. Something's going on with it. It's not necessarily a theft. It's just a loss of money. Maybe a bill's coming in that you forgot about, or some other thing is happening, or something's going to happen to take your money and keep your money close to you in your hands. Keep watch over it. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. If that was the question, sorry, I just did it. Yeah. A lack of money is coming up. Sorry. Something you have to plan for then, I guess. You're so bored. Hi, Mary Winds. You are? I'm sorry. Twilight Zone. You just woke up from a very strange dream. Welcome to my world. My dreams are always kind of strange. In the purple rain. Reign of terror? Ah! You're scaring me, Cannabis. Not really. Oh, well, I did read it. Sorry, I did read it. Because you were up right next. Because we're all caught up. Marilena, this is for you. The answer is yes, it's a Sagittarius card. It's the Page of Wands with good news, swift news, letters, phone calls, word of mouth, fresh, cheerful, childlike, fun, playful, active, optimistic, full of energy, bright ideas, new, exciting plans, creativity, and a lovable rogue. Sounds like you got some fun in store for you. It is the Page of Wands. And this person likes to have fun. Page of Wands just likes to have fun. And it can also be news that you need to pay attention to your male and your female. You know what your female is, right? Bills. Okay, but no, this is swift news, letters, phone calls, etc., etc., etc. So pay attention to messages, and it's a good card generally. If there was a yes or no question, the answer would be yes. Enthusiasm. Well, I'm glad to hear about that. And since you just had this weird dream, I guess maybe that's your message. Okay. Did I kill my my senior cat, by mixing her food too thick that day? Who's Kevin? Wait a minute, who's Kevin? Is there a Kevin I missed? I'm so bored wants an answer. Oh, I'm so bored is another person. Ah, I did not see that. 26. Sorry, you only just now popped up. Thanks for telling me. I did not see you. I was probably too busy shuffling cards and reading. That's what I have my lovely mods and stuff for. Okay. You're so hungry it's hurting. Is there a reason you can't eat? Yes, I can. Let me do I'm so bored. Skipping out on your question, I read you already, Pam. I already gave you a reading, Pam. It's one to a customer to a night. I wish you had asked me that back then, and if so, I would have looked for that answer. But right now, I gotta read I'm So Bored and then find out what this question is. Why don't you call me? Okay? Call me. Because on nights like tonight, I can only give one a piece because I usually am kind of slammed. Lindsay, if I have time later, I might be able to look. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that, Marilena. Yeah, at the end, but not personal ones. If we have time, if we're done, like if there aren't any more readings and I'm done. Lindsay Lyons. Okay, Lindsay. But I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Somebody's so bored. Surfboard. There you go. Start surfing. You won't be bored. Don't tell me this again. I'm so bored. It says it's the Ace of Pentacles reversed again. Lack of money, poor financial control, lack of opportunities, or lost opportunities. I'm sorry. It's not a pretty picture. Guard your money and use it wisely. It's a card of loss of money or loss of opportunity. So you've got to be very aware of what's going on with your money at this time. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Pam, call me. We'll talk. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. What's going on? Are they planning a total shutdown? I want to do an energy healing for us. Wow. Yeah, it's a control thing. What excuse do they give people? Well, cannabis. I'm trying to be fair. You know, because I usually have, I guarantee everybody that comes in that is or still around when their number is up, you get a free card reading. Everybody does. That's only fair. You get one per person per night. If you have more than that, of a personal nature, usually that's, whoa, that's something you're going to have to ask privately. But she has my number. She has my phone number. Okay. Lack of structure, routine, intelligence used in a bad way, irrational and illogical. We pulled this one earlier tonight too. I don't get what's going on here. King of Swords, reversed. is somebody who really needs to get their structure together. They they're dealing with irrational and illogical and intelligence used in a bad way. This is somebody that needs to get it together, and some generators need repairs, and the rest isn't true. But Pam, if I was to just do a clairvoyant reading, I would say no. Well, that's weird. I don't see loved. Is somebody here that I can't see? If somebody named Loved is here, will you please type something so I can see you? Because it's not coming up. Yeah. Pam, I'm also clairvoyant. I would say no. Okay. So, anyway, we did Lindsay. We're done. I'm not seeing it here. Good thing I have mods. I can't see it here. Uh-oh. We need to talk before the power goes out, Mary. Hi. I don't see it. But to be loved, we will do a reading for you. In spite of that, I cannot see that one. Weird. Told you it was going to be a weird night. Uh-oh. To be loved. Yours is the Empress upside down. The number is 3. Insecurity, infertility, lack of confidence, lack of growth, overbearing tendencies, disharmony, and negligence. This energy is in your life or coming into your life at this time. A good way to deal with this would be getting out into nature to take your frustrations out in nature and calm you down. That's because it's a very naturey card. But insecurity, infertility, and lack of confidence is an inside job. Um, so this is a situation that this is a very uncomfortable situation. Something that didn't happen in the right way, something that could have grown that's not growing, something that And I'm kind of getting that the insecurity is playing a part in it too. So you need to work on that. And I can't see so loved, but I hope that helps. Or to be loved, but I hope that helps. You have a rather disappointing situation there. Oh, okay. What's the general question? Because I told you I would do some general questions. It needs to be bigger than 12 inches. Okay. What's love got to do with it? You must be bored. You must be really bored. Oh dear, so sorry about your luck. Oh dear. Rez, you had one pulled. I pulled one for you. You were number 21. You'll have to rewind. Look how red my eyes are. Somebody with a mod wrench. A request has been made. Now me, yeah, you had a card pulled, Cannabis, and I tell people you got to rewind. Do you have a question that is a general question, like for the world or in a topic, something like that? If not, I know that you people have my number. You can ask me. You can ask me. I know Naysay has my number. I know Pam has my number. Okay, I know that. I'm right here. Okay. Oh dear. You did not hear. Yeah, you didn't hear. Sorry, Naysay. You'll have to play it back because I don't remember what it was. I just read them. I've been having a weird night, though. I'll tell you, the same cards keep coming out of all these cards. The same cards keep coming up, and I have a feeling that maybe some of these people are the same people. You know what I mean? Maybe there's some of these same cards are coming up because hoping to cheat fate. It's not going to work. See, now I'm prepared for this. I know. I know what's going on here. See, I know it's a new moon. It's a weird new moon. The energy is weird, and I know that there's probably going to be something like this. So whatever. Okay. Yep. It's okay. Care. People are not coping well. Oh, no kidding. Even the people who aren't doing that bad are still a little Lulu. I've noticed that about a lot of people lately. Even the ones who really aren't having it that bad are still kind of lost in the ether. Don't know what. Yeah, just like I said, it's astrologically, it's kind of a weird time. So, yep, people be acting weird. You're right, Circle K. I've noticed it too. We've been having massive sun flares, though. We had the biggest sun flare in the last 2 years. So we've had a chart-topping sun flare. We haven't had one that big in 2 years. So solar flares have a lot to do with it. And me, like I said, this I really am wondering if it isn't fallout from East Palestine. That's not that far from us, because that would fit about as long as I've been having problems. I don't know though with this stuff. I'm gonna have to do something about it. You study people who study astrology, yeah. New moon on Monday. Yep. Moon day. They're freaking out in a moon age daydream. Ah, yes, huge solar activity. Yeah. And that makes people act weird. It can give you headaches and everything. Makes stuff act up. Just it can make everything from allergies to headaches to weird behavior, weird thought patterns, strange emotional stuff show up, and just all kinds of stuff. Solar flares. And remember, we're having all those codes beamed out at us from the sun. The sun is really throwing out the energy, throwing it out. I mean, it is really, 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 really hitting us hard too. So, now I do have to say again, I mentioned it on one of my shows. Uh, one of the portals that has been blocked and siphoned off of by the royals for a long time has been unblocked recently. This is going to make for a lot of changes. The sun, as soon as this portal was unblocked, the sun went nuts and started throwing off all kinds of energy. So there's some kind of a relationship between the portals here on this planet and the sun activity. So as people have said that they are going to search out more of these blocks and unblock these places, it may get really wild, okay? It may get very wild. So let it be known and get ready for that, okay? Fair warning. No, we weren't talking about you, Pam. We had something else going on. It wasn't about you. It wasn't about you. We were not calling you a troll. We had something else going on. Yeah, something's coming up. Something's on the way. Something big. Something real big. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, so far as the East Palestine. I was beside myself, angry, sad, whatever. Just couldn't decide what I wanted to be, because the good news is it looks like East Palestine is going to get some help because Donald Trump is on his way there. He's going to be there Wednesday. So FEMA finally got their butts in gear and decided, oh dear, this is going to make the press big time, because everything he does makes the press big time. And we know what happens when Donald opens his mouth, right? So they have to run up there and do something now. Yeah. Uh-huh. And where do you think Biden is, who's never said a word about East Palestine? He's over in the Ukraine, hugging Zelensky. Zelensky, whatever his name is. Zelensky? What is it? Zelensky? Z-Boy. Why? Why? Oh, God. Clown World. Clown World. Clown World. You have a crisis right here. We've had more than one spill, derailment. We've had 12 so far. Actually, East Palestine was the 12th so far this year. It just happens to be a really bad one. And there happens to be a chemical on there that shouldn't have been there. Several of them made some kind of sense because they were the kind of things you use in making plastics. But one of them was a weapon, a chemical weapon. What was it doing there? And why on such a long train? The longer the train, the more dangerous it is. And I did misspeak. It's draining into the Ohio River, not the Cuyahoga, which means it's heading for Mississippi and gonna affect everybody on down. It's bad. So, what is? I swear, it's a good thing. I mean, I am not a violent person, but smacking him in the head. What are you thinking of? Oh, jeez. What? Solar flare? Oh, I'm gonna get a reward? Oh, thank you. You picked a card for me? Was that me? Oh, thank you. Am I gonna get a laptop? What? A dress shoe on the right foot and a jogging shoe on the left? President Hand Puppet is what I call him. Oh, for goodness sake. I am very sorry that your kitty cat died, by the way. And I do want to say that much. And I have to tell you that I'm kind of upset because my fish died. My little Roswell died, and I don't know why. But it was right after a water change. And I am worried that something might have gotten to our water supply now. Very weird. I can ask that. You can ask that. Are you going to resolve? That's a non-personal question. Let's both answer it. What the heck? That's what I'm saying. You can answer. Well, I can do something that we're done after all. I did that in 6th grade because my brother and I were fighting before school and he chased me out of the house. Okay, Marilena. Are you going to resolve your power issues in South Africa? Oh, you can take 1, 2, Circle K. I appreciate it. I don't mind. Yeah, Roswell the fish died. He was a beautiful fish. Whose kitty died? That was Pam Smith's kitty. She was wondering if it was because she fed it too thick a food. I'm getting no. Okay. Okay. On March 3rd. Remind me. I'll do it with you. Yeah, Roswell the fish died. Poor little fella, and I'd just gotten him a new. He's had it for about a week or so. His new plant that he was enjoying hammocking in, and but his light went out, and I ordered him a new light, but I couldn't find the right bulb, and I was trying to keep him warm, and we had a cold night here, and I was trying to keep him warm. I hope he didn't freeze to death, poor little guy. I don't know why, but I just had changed his water. I hope there's nothing wrong with our water. So, because there are people who have been finding residue from this freaking East Palestine thing all the way up in Canada, and there are people who are having livestock die 10 miles out. So it's really not pretty. And there are still rainbow colored puddles coming up from the water if you stir it. So, would you want to drink that? Would you want to bathe in it? Now, there's one guy that I listen to, The Benny Show. He went down there with some $1,000 and gave it to people, individual people. This is what I recommend. You want to do something, give it to individuals. Don't give it to any organizations. It's not going to get to the people most of the time. Okay? Give it to the people. Now, you know what? Old Grandpa Sniffer, it wouldn't have taken very long to go down to East Palestine and put in a little moment to get some attention down there. This only turns out it was only 44 miles away from where he was. But no, instead he got on a plane and went all the way over. It's just I'm like, and he isn't mentioning doing anything. When they ask, can we please have something because our lives are ruined? He said, no, let him eat cake, basically, type of guy. I've had it with this guy. The sooner we see, you know what I say? Let him go to the Ukraine and stay there. I wish he'd just stay there. Just keep him. Keep him. His heart is with the Ukrainian people. Let him stay with the Ukrainian people. That's what I think. That would be good. Logic. Okay, so let me pick a card for Marilena. Well, actually, for South Africa. Our leaders, we need some. We need some decent ones. Oh boy, I have a bad feeling I know what this is. Insecurity, infertility, lack of confidence, lack of growth, overbearing tendencies, disharmony, and negligence. We have been dealing with a lot of that in the world. No. I hate to tell you. Doesn't look like you're going to get it resolved because of this crap. Okay? This kind of crap. None of us are going to get our problems resolved or can expect it to be logically resolved by our leaders these days. Okay? It just ain't happening. Because our leaders are a bunch of freaking screwballs. Siphoning money off for freaking around. That's what. Yeah, I have been seeing triple numbers all the time. Is Planet X coming with an, you know what? I gotta tell you something they say. Planet X is my personal Groundhog Day planet. The coming of Planet X is my personal Groundhog Day and Mandela effect. Because for me, and I told you, I've been having weird Mandela effects ever since I died and revived. That was over 35 years ago. Now the rest of you are having them. Welcome to my world. Okay, I'll ask, but I gotta tell you, it's already came and went for me. Several times. I've lost count of how many times Planet Nibiru has come through. I'm not kidding. Some of them were more interesting than others. But I will ask this time, is Planet Nibiru coming through this year again for me? And maybe just for the first time for you. I mean, you know, holy simulation theory, Batman. Shh, there is a glitch in the Matrix. Okay. And the answer is maybe. 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 Oh, come on. Well, this is the Six of Swords. Transition. Okay. Calmer waters, healing, progress, moving on, moving forward, things calming down, calm after a storm, overcoming hardship, relief, stability, escaping, running away, and journeys. And literally, maybe. This Planet Nibiru thing, there is something very, very, very strange going on with this Planet Nibiru thing. Planet X. And I will tell you one of my pet theories. What's going on? There was one of the times that it came through for me. This was a few years back, because it's been coming through every year since the millennium. For me, at first it was like every couple of years I'd hear about it, and then pretty soon it's like every year I'm hearing Nibiru's coming by this, it's like, what? Okay, so we were actually tracking it. One of these times that Nibiru came through, we were actually tracking it coming at us. We knew it was coming at us. It wasn't a maybe. It wasn't anything that we didn't know about. We knew it was. We had spotted it. We knew about it, and we knew it was coming. And we knew it was coming close. And we were worried about, even if it wasn't a collision, it's such a large planet that we were worried about something happening because just from the huge gravitational field. And so there was a particularly good fellow that was tracking this, and he had his calculations done really well. I mean, everything he said that was going to happen was happening. And another person who was getting transmissions from the planet, who was somehow in mental contact, mind speak, with the planet, with somebody else on that planet. So basically, what it had been agreed is that we would activate the Merkaba fields of both planets. And though it had never been done before, and we have no idea what this will do, it would keep both planets safe from having damage, because in a Merkaba field you cannot be harmed by anything. Hope you're paying attention, because I'm only going to explain this one time, and I know how crazy it sounds. But when you activate your Merkaba field, even your personal Merkaba field, when you have that down, things can't happen to you. You're like in your own bubble, okay? So basically, the plan was to activate the Merkaba field of the Earth and the Merkaba field of Planet X, of Nibiru, and they, even if they would have otherwise collided, they would harmlessly pass through each other, because you cannot have a collision with Merkaba field. So supposedly it was incoming, and and the guy was tracking it, and we were all holding our breath, finding out what was going to happen. And then, right as the guy was checking it again, all of a sudden it was outbound. And we're like, wait a minute, it was just inbound. Now it's outbound? How can it be leaving when it hadn't quite got here yet? We don't know. That was never resolved. What exactly happened there? All we can come up with is it worked. We passed through each other. The Merkaba fields protected both planets, but had a strange side effect. And that is a side effect I'm seeing right now. Now, for some reason, Planet X is coming through and coming through and coming through and coming through. And it's always on its way here. I don't know what happened there, but something weird happened. Okay. Somebody else show up. Kieran. Hello. I'm sorry to hear that. Pam Smith said he will have to be on antibiotics, but at least he made it. Right. I understand, Marilena. Thank you, Marilena. Yeah. So basically, that is the story that I know of Nibiru. You are off, grumpy, moody, and a little angry for no reason. Well, join the rest of the line. There's I've been hearing that. So, Pam, I hope things go better. Right. Oh, yeah. Well, life is one gigantic. No. For me, I've explained this before. When I first had my experience, my NDE, near death experience, when I first got back, first it was like a little Mandela effect once in a while. Then it was a bigger Mandela effect. Then it was a Mandela effect at the hinges of the year, which are at the spring and fall. I was kind of getting used to that, but then there were more. Then there were more. It was like a rain. You know how the first drop you hardly notice, maybe a couple of drops, and you're wondering, is it getting ready to rain? It must be getting ready to rain. Or did a bird just be on me or something? Okay, or did it something just be on me? But then it was more. And then I noticed, well, it was more and more. And now it's like every freaking other day, and some of them are personal ones that are for me and only me. And I have to sit here and go, okay, I was mistaken, I guess. I know I wasn't. I know I wasn't mistaken, but I have to say, well, in this reality, it isn't here. So, okay, it's different. So, it's just something you got to get used to when this starts happening for you. Freak out in a moon age daydream. Okay, Maria. Okay, Maria. Did you want a reading, Maria? Who still wants a reading? Okay, Maria. Maria, this is for you. You are number 28. If there's anybody else that I can't see, please let me know. Take a letter, Maria, address it to my wife, make a copy for my lawyer, gonna start a new life. I remember that song. Maria. Maria, just met a girl named Maria. West Side Story. Maria, this is for you. Number 28. And I'm still. No way. Way. Goddess. Empress. Divine Feminine. The answer is yes. Pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony, art. Connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. It's a good thing I have a sense of humor. There you go, my dear. It's a happy card. Okay. Okay, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Everything is a song to me. If you knew me, you'd realize that before too long. Ere long, you would realize my life is a song. Rhonda. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's great. Good for you, Maria. A lot better than some people's readings. Some people's readings really suck tonight. I'm sorry about that. I don't make it that way. I just do the readings. Am I sinking? Or is this? I don't know. I can't tell. Or is this sliding? Maybe. I'm trying to figure out why I'm so short suddenly. Um, okay. Yeah, it's very great. Rhonda, you are number 29, and this read is for you. And it is no freaking way! No freaking way! Same as I just read. How can this be? The goddess is moving tonight. The divine female is really getting around tonight. There's something going on with nature. I know there is here. We're having a very warm winter after being told we were having a very cold one. But I said I didn't want a cold winter because people were going to be poor and I didn't want them to freeze to death. I wanted them to be able to have food and be warm. We have, after all, we have homeless people and stuff. And so I asked, I would like, if it's not going to unbalance anything, it's not going to throw anything into chaos, I would like to see 40s, 50s, and 60s. Guess what we've been having? In fact, we've had 70s. In February, my cat has been shedding like it's spring. Something is going on regarding nature. And I think it has to do with the pole change. Marilena and I were talking about this. We are being assisted, instead of a fast flip, to have a slow flip, which is okay. But things are going to be different. The magnetosphere has changed. Our angle has changed. The jet stream has changed. Things have changed. So a lot of things are changing. Big things. Big things. 555 is change, change, change. Change. Okay. Turn and face the strange changes. Things are changing. I wrote a song too about change. Big changes. Oh, you were homeless. Oh, yeah, Twilight Zone. Empress again. Ah. Oh, I see, Rhonda. Wow. Underwear. James Ortiz, what are you talking about? What are you? Yeah, a lot of changing. Rhonda doesn't know what you're talking about. I did the reading. I read it. Pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, harmony, nature, art. If it was a yes, no question, the answer would be yes. Connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. That is the card. That is the message. Pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony, art. That is your reading. That is what is coming in for you. Leah. God, yes, this is Twilight. And now we've got a great. Now we've got a Mandela affected card tarot reading or something, or maybe a Groundhog Day card reading going on here. Oh my goodness, what in the heck is going on here? Okay, Leah. What the heck? There went Cowboy. He says, this is too crazy for me. I'm leaving. Mr. Cowboy, bring me your purse. I want a fella with soft silky fur, with big green eyes and a cute little pink nose. I like a guy with little bean-shaped toes. Cowboy, I was alone, didn't have a kitty to call my own. Please turn on that purr machine, Mr. Cowboy. Bring me good dreams. Purr, 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 purr. Purr, 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 purr. You swear you didn't hear me say that? Oh, freaking bloody hell. This is too weird. Honest to God. This is for Leah. Hey, y'all. Something took out my tablet again. Tablet just went poof again. I don't know what's going on. No, it doesn't mean you're literally going to be pregnant. Oh, God help me. Rhonda, it's a card that is talking about fertility, and it can be fertility in anything. It can be fertility in business. It can be fertility in, maybe you planted something. It can be fertility in real relationships. Oh boy. And whoever I was supposed to be reading next, Leah, if you're still here. And yeah, I'm on my phone now because and it's at 17%. And I've had it on the charger all this time. Okay, well, I'm about to blink out, you guys. Probably again. I don't know how long this is going to last, if at all. The card, Leah, is the Ten of Swords, and it is, if it is a yes/no answer, the answer would be no. The card is about backstabbing, betrayal, enemies, bad mouthing, bitterness, doormat, failure, ruin, collapse, breakdown, exhaustion, inability to cope, curses, and rock bottom. Okay. It's a bad card. It is a card that you can, that something hurts, but you will recover, but it's going to hurt. Okay. This is something that hurts you. So this is either that or it's talking about something that the reason that this is going on, that my stream is acting so bizarrely. One or the other. For your job search. Let me redo this because I just have a feeling. Let me totally redo this for you, Leah. And we'll go on, hoping that the phone does not die. Okay. In the meantime, that it stays charged enough. Okay, whatever's going on, quit screwing around with me if something is screwing around with me, and let my phone charge. Okay, it's going up. It's up to 19% now, so it looks like it's going to be okay. But my tablet just went out. Just totally went out. Oh, by the way, here's Mr. Wonderful. Say hello, Mr. Purrcake. Mr. Purr. Yep, Mr. Cowboy. Okay. I'm working on it. I'm working on the job search question. I'm giving her another card because I don't think that was correct. I think something kind of strange was going on there. Okay, job search. Lack of success, stagnation, lack of achievement, disappointment, burden, lack of completion. Not good either. Something is blocking you in your job search, it looks like. Maybe something you didn't fill out all the way, or because it's world, but it's upside down. Maybe something needs to be filled out or looked at, or something you're not looking at. Lack of completion really comes up here. It says, what I've been working for is already done. Okay, so the advice is to visualize what kind of job you want and need and draw it to you through some visualization. Maybe you need to do some visualization exercises. Because just like I said, it doesn't mean just because you get a particular card that that has to happen. It's just a warning of what could happen if things go the way that they are. But if you decide that you're going to do things differently, you can actually change everything around. Yeah, I understand, Marilena. So, yeah, it sounds like there's something that still needs to be done. This is not finished. Um, like something kind of got sidetracked or derailed here. So you might want to check out all that. And like I said, if you're looking for a job and you need a job, do a lot of I would recommend creative visualization. Make sure you get the one that's really good for you. Because we do have a lot of people who aren't coming back to work, and you should be able to get a decent job because it's very much a worker's market right now. There's a lot of people looking for people willing to actually work. So, okay. Love you, dear. Have a good night. Have a good night, Cannabis. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, you need to zero in on what you really want and then start visualizing yourself already having it. You need to work on that kind of a uh, drawing it to you. Make it, you know what, in these times, make it something that makes you happy. Why not? Um, it's really important that we're doing what our heart tells us to these days. Wow, it's weird. This has been the weirdest freaking card reading night. Oh, it usually doesn't go like this. Does anybody else have any further non-personal questions? If you have any personal ones, call me. I'm just trying to be fair. Oh yeah, it's been a weird life. I know what you mean. hmm It has. Especially lately. Jeez. Lately, it's really gone off the hook, hasn't it? Jeez. Talk about derailment. This reality is just really, well, we knew it though. We're in for a reset. I guess this is what it looks like, folks. When we're getting ready to reset, this is what it looks like. So, anyway, let's see. What is all this craziness about that we've been having? Is there any help for it? But as much as that Empress card is coming up, and that's the Divine Feminine, and she has just been coming up all night for everybody. She must be having a hand in everything. Somehow. And that has very much to do with nature. Like I said, I told you about my personal Yeah, I told you about my personal Mandela effects. Okay. Okay. What's happening? Yeah, it's reset. Ace of Pentacles, financial new beginning, new opportunities, new job, new business, money, investment, savings, prosperity, security, stability, abundance, manifestation. I think what's happening is structures are falling. Structures are falling to give us a better, more stable system, replace the one that's failing because our old one is failing. This was weird. I'm not doing again. Yeah, when we finish the game and remove our device, we'll be like, yeah, that was intense. I don't think I want to do that again. I don't think I want to get on that ride again. Uh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we are deep in the woo tonight, folks. Well, what do I promise you? Told you. Did I misname the show? Did I misname it, folks? No. It's deep woo, right? Exactly what it says on the label. This shows exactly what it says on the label. Okay. So, what to tell you? This has just been so freaking weird. I hope to see you Wednesday at same time, 10:10. Hope. We're all here. We're here. Who knows? At this rate, you know, we could have a solar flash and then it's like, oh, that was a heck of a sunburn. But I'm much better now. Yeah, supposedly it's like, I hate to tell you, it won't feel like a bad sunburn because it's going to be so fast. Your nerves will not have time. If that happens, your nerves won't have time to react. So you probably will not even feel it. However, I do have a dream I can tell you about it because I did dream of something like that happening. Okay, yeah. Well, what the heck? Why not? Let's see what the cards say. Or if they're going to be just weird as whatever. Whoa! Something's trying to come up and out of there. Reality, clarity, sobriety, poor choices, lack choice, opportunities, or options. It's the dreams card, and it's coming out of a dream. I'm getting that it's about coming out of a dream, coming out of a dreamlike state, waking up probably. Okay, I love you, Marilena. You take care. Yeah, very deep woo. Okay, so I did have a dream about it, and I don't know, maybe I should because I feel like I don't know if this is the future or the past. Have I done this before? And, I'm remembering it because that would be what I would think a solar flare would be a lot like, solar flash. Supposedly, some of us who are teachers here, we've already been through this on our homeworld. So it could be that what I was seeing in that dream has already happened. But if it hasn't and it's the future, that means it won't happen until we have the virtual library. But we may already have the beginnings of the virtual library. That may be what. Oh. Oh. And the virtual. Okay, I've got to sort this out. I will tell you the story at some point, but it's just so confusing. Thank you, Mary, with all the weirdness. Thanks. I don't know. I'd have to think about it a little bit to see if I could remember the details of the dream. But yeah, in the dream, I didn't die exactly. I changed. And I could see things melting off the walls. And I was thinking, well, it's all going to go dark, probably, as my eyes, my optic nerves get fried because everything was getting fried. And everything was melting. It was getting very warm, and we were in the virtual library. We were watching a nature program of all things. And when it started, we were watching a program. At first, we didn't realize anything was happening. And then we started to hear the alarms and see the doors, see the blast doors coming down. Some people went running. Guess I'm telling you tonight. Some people went running. I was a teacher. I was a teacher there. And I thought to myself, and I guess these people were people I knew. We were comfortable. We had our feet propped up on the cube, and somehow this cube that we had our feet propped up on was conducting the images and the sounds, giving us sort of a sense around. That's why we didn't notice the alarms at first. But then when the alarms went off and we realized what was going on and the doors were coming down and there was this noise, there was this sound. I can't even describe it. And I saw people running for the door and the doors closing, and I said, that's not going to help them. They can't escape this. This cannot be escaped. So I just sat there and said, well, I guess this is it then. It's happening. Without really a thought in my mind as to what it was that was happening. There wasn't any name attached to it or anything. It was just, oh yeah, I guess this is happening then. And I saw it started to get very bright. Things started falling off the walls. Things that were glued onto the walls, that were fixed onto the walls, were starting to fall off of the walls. And the walls were beginning to melt. And I remember there was this thing representing an ocean and a globe up above it, and the globe fell into the ocean. And I said, oh, great. There we go again. Yeah. I was thinking, well, here we go. Well, it got bright. It got very bright, and I said, well, pretty soon it's going to get dark because my optic nerves are going to get fried from this. And for a moment, it felt it started getting warm really fast, really, really fast. And it was so fast, though, that it didn't really hurt. It was just really warm. And then it grew dark at first for just a second, started to dim, and then all of a sudden it started to lighten again. And I realized I was still around, but I couldn't see anything except light. That's all I could see. But I felt fine. I didn't feel any pain. The heat was gone. And I guess I died or something, or transformed. And And I was just there in the light, in this very, very bright light, and I was saying, oh, well, this isn't bad. This is actually nice. And that was the end of the dream. I think we're getting a hard reset. Yeah, maybe we need an easy reset. um, well, that's my story. I remember the way it looked. Looked like a library. My gosh, was that where I was? Was that where it happened that time? Or is that the future? Or is that the past? I don't know. Here we go, deep woo. No, whatever is happening. It looks like a bunch of Mandela effects piled on top of each other, which means reality is shifting faster than we're used to. See, you guys, it's shifting fast. For me, it's shifting really fast. That means I've really got to be careful what I say to people because I'm a little ahead of you guys in that regard. So if you guys are getting it, I'm going to be getting it a lot more. Yeah, it's a rerun. It's so weird. Yeah. So we know we're going to be successful. We know we've already won. We're going to be fine. Like I said, we just got to get through this weird fluctuation period. We can get through that. It'll be much better. I mean, I'm getting message after message that it's going to be really wonderful once we get through this. That things will be much better for all of us. Oh, the building was all white inside. We had decorations on the walls. Like I said, you'd lean back in like a chair. You put your feet on this cube-like thing, and somehow the whole apparatus would give you a sense around experience. You'd see it, you'd hear it. We were watching a nature program. Then all of a sudden the alarms went off. It got very hot and very bright. That was what happened. That must have been a solar flare. Because yeah, after that when I tried to explain that to people, I said, I don't know what happened there. And they said, well, that could be a solar flare. That would be like a solar flash or a solar flare hitting. And I said, oh, no, that would mean that, yeah, that place got melted. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Now my phone is charging fast. It's already up to 29%. So it's over there for an hour, 2 hours, not charging. Now I'm using it and it's charging real fast. Okay. Well, okie dokie then. You see, and this is the way I have to take life now. This is the way I have to take life. People don't understand it, but this is my life now. It's pretty much spontaneous or nothing. Try and plan. I try to have a plan, at least a loose plan, but then I've got to be extremely flexible because weird shit can happen on a moment's notice and everything can spin on a dime and be entirely different. And then I have to somehow find a way to play along so I don't look like I'm nuts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, stray spooky electron action. Yep. Yeah, my tablet just got yeah, my phone is fine now. Let me check my tablet because I've got it charging on another cord now. Let me see if it's doing anything. Is it charging up too? Is it actually hang on. Oh well. This is life with me, folks, and this is why I have to be single. I can't expect anybody to really understand this life that I lead now. It's so freaking weird that I don't know how. It would take a very special person to be able to understand any of this. There just aren't that many people that understand this kind of thing. Okay, no, it's still saying battery critically low, even though it's plugged in. Maybe something's wrong with the, okay, let's try this. We'll try plugging it in a different spot in the charger, see if that does any good at all. There it goes, it's out again. Goodbye. It's dead for the night. It'll take, it's very slow to charge usually, so let's see how fast it charges. We'll find out. Well, that's fun. Synchronicity. Yeah, that's 1 year, 102 now. So, and we've been on for nearly 3 hours. I've been on for nearly 3 hours. Well, I'm glad you guys were here with me. That was fun, huh? That was fun. Hey, I know, Circle K. I've said that so many times. I've said that exact thing. I said, or something very similar to it. Well, actually, I've said it in reverse. Well, the government makes just about as much sense as everything else in this doggone reality. Um, because to me, everything is upside down, backwards, and inside out. It has been since I got here. You're welcome, dear. And Like I said, if any of you need to get in touch with me, you know where to get in touch with me. I'm oceandiana@gmail, and um, Marilena has my info. I am Pam has my info. You know, I can be got in touch with. Okay, I just don't put my number on the channel because it's just, yeah. Well, thanks. It's fun hanging out with you guys. Oh, who was making sick humor? Well, thank you, Michelle. Um, we still got it. Yeah, I'm just glad that we're all together. I'm glad we're together. I'm glad we found each other. I'm glad to have you as friends. Yeah. And I'm so glad that I can tell you guys things like this. And you don't just sit there and automatically write it off because it is pretty weird. And I totally realize how weird it is. And I cannot tell this to just anybody. I used to be able to tell it to Paul, but I could tell it to one of the older versions of Paul. The newer version of Paul, I cannot discuss this kind of thing very well. Yeah, take care out there. No kidding. It's gonna get weirder. It's gonna get weirder. I think it's gonna get weirder before it gets more understandable. But we've had practice, haven't we? Imagine what it's like for people who haven't had any practice. How crazy does that look? Oh my goodness. And I feel a cold draft. Did it get really cold? I can't even check now. Because if I do, the stream will go down. But yeah, it's really cold all of a sudden in here. What the heck? I'm gonna have to put on my little poncho or something. I'm putting my cards away, guys. I think it's just gonna be kind of babbling nonsense right now. So I'm putting the cards away for now, and we'll look into things again. But gosh, yeah, putting the cards away. Well, you get to see this all happen live. By the way, my bed set came. My healing bed set. Like I said, I'm a little messed at Brad for saying that nothing happened. It's Palestine, but that does not negate the fact that he still has a product that we felt the energy off of, and it works so to help people. So whatever helps people is a good thing. And so I'm going to try it. I'll get over it, but I don't think what it is they're getting that it's not as bad as it could be, or that it as it was going to be. Of course not. We've been sending it healing. We've been sending healing to the situation. We've been sending all kinds of light and energy to it. Of course, it's not going to last as long as it would have. Of course, it's not going to be as bad as it would have been because we're here working on it. I realized at some point what he calls counterforce. I am that. You are that. We are that. We are the counterforce. We are part of the counterforce. I'm a white hat shaman, obviously. I'm a white hat. Because they were saying when I was sending rain around to some of these areas, these drought areas and stuff, all the white hat shamans have gotten control of the weather again. And I'm thinking, that's me. I've got control of the weather. Yeah, that's me doing that. I'm a white hat shaman, I guess. And I should wear my white hat every show, I guess. Because honestly, I mean, I'd do something and then they'd say, well, the white hats are doing this. And I'd be like, I did that. Or we did that. So in some cases, we did it together, you guys and me. Oh, the 2 hours are already up. Well, the first 2 hours are when I do cards. I put the cards away. Tija, Tejaswini, Tejaswini, Tehawani. I don't know how to say that, but we've already done the card reading. It's only the first 2 hours. And then I have to rest, and the rest is just discussion. So in 2 weeks, I'll be doing this again. I'm sorry. But I have to rest sometimes. We've had quite a night. We had quite a busy night, and I have to rest. I cannot keep going. We had 30 very, very, very weird readings. So I'm sorry, but I gotta stop now. And we're just discussing things. So, yeah. So you're Canadian, but in America now. Oh, that must be a shock. You want to go to Canada, huh? I don't blame you. Canada's nice. I wanted to move to Canada. I'm not kidding. I was all set to move to Canada for a while. Then Canada started effing up as bad as this place. I'm there, hey, Canada was supposed to be better. That was a long time ago. Canada started getting weird too, and I'm like, damn, I can't get away from it. 2009. Yeah. Empress synchronicity, yeah. Yep. 1211 111 here. Like I said, don't worry. Apparently my boo is the doorman. When it's time to go, we're going to be some of the first people out. Okay. Into the club. Okay. He's the doorman, so don't worry. I open and close portals, and so does he. It's what my family does. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. Yeah. 1212 is transformation. No kidding. Yeah, hugs to all of you. I'm very fortunate. See, if I hadn't gotten over my feelings about how I look and this and that and whatever, and I don't have the right technology, and if I hadn't gotten over my ego, which was telling me that there was no way that I could do this, we wouldn't have this. So I had to do it. I had to tell myself that it didn't really matter. All that was BS. I'm here to do my job. Do your job, and things will work out. You're here to do a job. So I'm doing it. I keep telling myself that, even when I look at myself and I go, "You're not ready." It's like, you said you were going to be there. You're going to be there. You said you're going to do this. You're going to do this. Yeah, you're right. I will. Ready or not, here I come. Some days it's like, am I really going to do this? Am I really going to talk about this? I guess I have to. Why 1212? Oh, you've answered. Yeah. Yeah. Transformation. Yeah. 555 is just changes, big changes in all dimensions, 3 dimensions. 5555 is in the 4th dimension too, which is time. But 1212 is transformation. Yeah, transmutation is the violet ray, and that is Saint Germain and Holy Amethyst. Take care of transmutation. So you must be connected to Saint Germain and Holy Amethyst. That's his mate. And so am I. He's one of mine. Saint Germain's one of my guides, one of my very early ones. Well, yeah, transmutation. It's a job, it really is. That is the violet ray. That is the violet fire. In fact, if you have something that needs change, the violet fire is good to use. Hi, Kai Yanks. We've stopped the readings for tonight. We'll be doing them again in 2 weeks. The readings are over. I need a rest. I put the cards away. But yeah, Guy is having fits of some kind. Yeah, it is a job. And yeah, transmutation is just not easy, is it? Because it's one of my things that I did that for a long, long time. Oh, he had a good time with me, I bet. Uh, he's probably the one that was over in the corner face bombing. Yeah. Yeah, metamorphosis. Remember, when a caterpillar transforms to a butterfly and goes into that pupa stage, it turns into goo, and it's nothing. It's formless. It's just chemicals, goo. And then imaginational cells arise and imagine a butterfly. I keep telling you, your imagination is your greatest gift, next to right up there with sense of humor. Your ability to imagine, which is why I'm trying to help you unlock your godlike superpowers, is because we are going to need to use them. So most of my stuff now is going to be helping you unlock your godlike superpowers, and me too. I'm working on myself at the same time here. This is not just a one-way street, because as I help you find these things, as I shows some stuff to you, I learn some stuff too. So, yeah, transmutation, it's what we do. Yep. Oh, yeah, and you were typing butterfly. Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, so these cells are called imaginational cells. And they don't really quite understand where they come from. It's like they just show up. It's very weird. I know, I looked into this. And I had a company once called Imaginational. So you guys are all imaginational cells. Yes. So basically, we are the imaginational cells. You and me and those of us who are reclaiming our godhood, our divinity, we are the imaginational cells. We are the ones who are going to make the butterfly. We're going to take this goo and build it into a butterfly. It's all turning to goo right now. I guess. I guess that's what we're looking at, or has it already turned to goo? I don't know. Oh, well, thank you, Mary. I hope so. Yes, we already have these things. We just have to unlock them. It is kind of like a game, isn't it? Unlock godlike superpowers. I even called it that one time. It's like unlocking the super hacked God mode. We need our super hacked God mode, doggone it. The Tibetan monks have it. I hear that they can fly. Some of them can fly. Yeah. Look, I watched my cat transform, lift up out of her body and go into a new place, a beautiful place. I watched it. I watched the whole thing. And I talk to her from time to time. She's apparently a Lyran, and I had that feeling the whole time that she was actually my daughter. I called her my little girl. Anyway, love is a superpower. It is. You know what? Not everybody can do it. Yeah. Well, we talk. Yeah. I'm bringing you the deep woo, sweetheart. I mean, this is deeper woo than most people do. Deeper woo than most people do. Yeehaw. Little cowboy is sitting there just. You guys think you're doing something, huh? You know, his back is twitching. Why is your back twitching, baby? Something going on? Because I said your name? What? What, Mr. Mal? Okay? Okay? Okay. He's looking at something. What's in the room that I can't see? Something in the room that I can't see? Hang on. Still can't see it. I don't see it with my third eye. Is it gone? Okay. Well, something was here and it's gone. I think I might have some cool friends on the other side. I know I do. I know I have some really cool friends on the other side. Shoop remix. Ah, I have really cool friends. Let me tell you, it's going to be fun. We're going to have some fun. It looks like, though, we may have to finish out a human life. I'm not sure. We may have to finish out a human lifespan, but the human lifespan might be a lot longer. I'm not sure. Deep in the woo. Yeah. Uh-huh. We do that woo that we do so well. Do that woo that you do so well. Woo is what we do, the deepest of woo. Woo for you. Woo is us. Oh, geez, you guys, I think I'm getting kind of daffy because I feel good. I don't feel bad or anything, but I think I'm getting kind of goofy. I mean, like you get a little giddy. No woo for you. Oh, a Seinfeld reference. No woo for you. What do you think, cowboy? You think I should rub your belly again? Okay. Deja Voodoo 38 Special. Deja Voodoo. I'll have to check that out. I can't remember that one. That's odd that I don't remember that. Soup Nazi? Soup Nazi. Seinfeld episode about soup Nazis. Anyway, I'm working on a short little movie, little video about, like you saw before, that's my art. You know what? I'm going to play that before I go. I want to play that. Let me play it. I'm going to make a longer version of that one. Thank you, Philivire. Yeah, you missed all the readings and everything, but that's okay. Oh, is Philifire really a Philip? Thank you. I'm going to make a long version of that. I'm designing New Earth, you know. Don't worry, I'll pay special attention to the fjords. I'll be sure if anything goes wrong, like a Kogan constructor fleet, you can come to me and I'll press the button. It'll all be back. Mm, I know, I'm teasing. I know you're a girl. You've been to those places in your dream. Me too. You know where I got them? A combination of me and the AI. And this is another weird story I have to tell you, if you're up for another weird story. Okay, so I am thinking I would like to see some nice green pastures, make some pictures of some pretty pastures with some nice clouds and something relaxing. And so it's text to image. And a lot of times it gets some things kind of screwy. I mean, it doesn't always know how many limbs to give people. It comes out very surreal sometimes. But anyway, so I'm, thinking a pastoral image with clouds and cows and, livestock and whatever. And so the first stuff it spits them out in 4 groups of 4. First stuff it spits out is just what you'd expect. Pretty much, pasture, cows, trees, sky, blue sky with some clouds. Then I thought about East Palestine. And I thought, maybe I should make a few with some dark clouds, those dark clouds rolling by, to use as a thumbnail for the show when I talk about East Palestine, maybe, or something. And the next group, without me typing that in, the next group, when I hit it without changing what I typed, started giving me those pictures of the clouds turning all black. Like it was reading my freaking mind. It's okay, Michelle. Sure. Glad to see you. Okay. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. Was this thing reading my mind? So I got a hold of my friend Paul, and what he said he felt it was that there's an elemental in everything. Everything is what he's found. And that they evolve. And a lot of times the elementals evolve because of us, because of our interaction with them. And so somehow I must have gotten in touch with that elemental since I am doing elemental magic. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm stubborn as anything. I've had so many chances to leave. Sometimes I'd say I want to leave, but I'd have a chance to leave and I'd stay. I'd end up staying. No, I can't go yet. I'm not done. I haven't done my job yet. I haven't finished. So I had so many times when I could have left. And there were times when it was so hard, I thought to myself, why in the hell didn't I just leave when I had the chance? You know, because I had the chance so many times. Even the last time, I was wondering, why did I stay? Well, because I had to finish this last leg of the trip. This is the last leg of the trip, I guess, or the last leg of the movie we've been watching. Last part of the movie. Anyway, I'm staying. I'm going to make sure it works this time. That things don't go all screwy and wonky again. Because I ain't coming back to fix this one more time. I really hate that, having to fix something over and over again. See, Mr. Wonderful. There you are. There he is. Mr. Wondercat. I know, someone has to do it. That's what I felt. Someone has to do this. I'm not doing this again, though. I do not want to have to come back here and do this ever again. I'm tired of this stuff. I want to go do something else. Once this is over, I'm going to go do something else for a while. Yeah. Yeah, I know. My family is gone. Most of my friends are gone. Most of my heroes are on the other side. Well, what are you going to do? You've got two choices. You can either stop or keep going. That's the way life is. I've told people that a lot of times. I say, you're getting old, when they'd say something like older or something. It's like, look, you've got two choices. You either keep going or you stop. If you keep going, time goes on and what do you expect is going to happen? But there'll come a time when that will stop. I think we'll get that under control, or at least it won't happen as fast. I think it's been the aging has been sped up unnaturally fast. We've had our telomeres capped. There's one telomere, yeah. They were talking about that. We've had chromosomes not just fused, but we've also had telomeres capped, so we can only live a certain amount of time, but we're still supposed to live 150. And some people, I guess, aren't satisfied with that. We're supposed to live at least 150. I don't know how they figure that out. Oh, I know I'm getting help. The lilac lippy. Lilac lips. Did I tell you? I told you about that, huh? Yeah. I'm like, I walk in, I swear, every time I go to Mark's at some point, and usually just as I'm walking in, it's like, she's got lilac lips. And I'm like, How do you do that? Yeah, absolutely. That's why I keep doing it. Is like, and I have to keep fighting with my ego that says you're not doing a good job with the channel. There's you don't have very many subs, and you only have 300 and some subs, and you've been on for this long. You only have 300 and some subs. This isn't for everybody. This is not for everybody. You know, this woo is not for everybody. Yeah, most of my friends, I have very few friends left as far as close. Now, farther away, like online, like this, a few more, fortunately. But yeah, find an appointment. You know what? It did. It aged me too. I watched myself age during when I had the coof. I think that was part of what it was trying to do. That's okay. I'll get it back. I'm I'm pretty stubborn. But yeah, it seems like it just zipped. It's like changes in my hair and skin just almost overnight. Mhm. Yeah, and I was really kind of falling apart there for a while. I was really wondering if I was fixing to take off. But well, of course I didn't get the Jabberwocky, and I was determined that I was going to have natural immunity. What is woo, mommy? What is woo? What is woo? Yeah, I've lost a lot of my hair. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe we're just transforming. But yeah, I was wearing wigs for a while. It seems to be coming back a little bit now, but I was wearing wigs for a while. I might, but wow. I still do sometimes if I want to look really cool. I wear a wig. You're probably not exactly dying yet. Yeah, I have one friend from a long time ago. Two couple. And it's from a long time ago. 20 years or more. My thyroid's been checked and they never find anything wrong with it, although I have all the symptoms all my life. All my life I've had all the symptoms of thyroid issues and they never find anything wrong with it. Yeah. It was designed that way. It was absolutely designed that way. I mean, there is no doubt about it. And we have the proof. We have the doctor saying it cannot have been a natural thing. It could not have happened naturally. It never would have worked. It had to be designed. It had to be intentional. But yeah, I've had mine checked and I'm supposedly just fine. Although I have all my life had the symptoms. But, well, it's kind of good though, because honestly, it's kind of taught me you can't trust doctors, which really stood me in good stead during this last thing here. It's like, yes, you can't trust doctors. Can't. They don't know. And mine tested fine. Hair, dry skin, trouble sleeping, trouble losing weight or gaining weight. And there's some others. But yeah, I had all the symptoms, except I didn't have the constipation, but that is because I'm very careful what I eat. So I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have that regardless. I know how to control that, you know. But I had all the other stuff. And for years, I don't know how old I look now to you, but for years, people thought I was at least, people couldn't tell what age I was. I had no idea. Well, the thing that really scared me about the whole thing and made me decide that even if it was my thyroid, I wasn't going to let them handle it, is when I went next door to this thrift shop, and this guy, I see this guy and this woman in there, and this guy goes, "Oh shoot, I touched that. I'm not supposed to touch things." And I said, "Why? Why? It's a thrift shop. Why aren't you supposed to touch anything?" He goes, "Because I'm radioactive." And I'm like, "You're radioactive? Why are you radioactive?" "Oh yeah, I took a radioactive pill. The doctor gave it to me." "What? What?" I'm like, "Huh? What?" Yeah, the doctor gave me a radioactive pill. "Oh, it's to kill my thyroid." "What?" "Yeah, I'm not supposed to touch anything for at least 24 hours while I'm radioactive." "Oh, and you're taking a little walk through the store." "And he's killing your thyroid?" "Why?" "Oh, because my thyroid's shutting down. Yeah, he's gonna put me on Synthroid." I'm like, I know damn well Synthroid does not solve all your problems. Not by a long shot. I'm like, so he's killing your thyroid. And then they just leave it in you? "Oh yeah, they just leave it there." "So you have a dead thyroid in your throat?" I'm like, ah! I mean, that's just scared the absolute crap. I'm like, so they just kill it and leave it in you. How is that supposed to work? I was just like gobsmacked, couldn't figure out what to say to that. I had no way. Yeah. So they're just gonna leave a zombie thyroid in you that they killed with radioactivity. Ooh, I mean, to me, this is like the Twilight Zone. People don't do that, do they? Do doctors do that? Are they allowed to do that? Or I guess they are. God, this is weird. Where in the hell am I? I mean, what would you say? And here's this guy walking around with his thyroid slowly dying from radiation. What if he decided that he was going to touch everything in the shop? You know? Oh, perimenopause. Oh, jeez. Perimenopause is just crazy. I've already been through that. Perimenopause is nuts. I'm past that, thank God. But that was nuts. Perimenopause. Ugh. We have I mean, what we have to put up with all our lives. These artificial women, you know what I'm talking about? Not trying to be hateful, but you know, the artificial ones. They think they can be women. It's like, sweetheart, you don't know a thing about being a woman. You know nothing. It's growing back. I'm 65. I don't know. Do I look 65? Maybe close up. I try to forget my age. Actually, I should forget it again. Nah, maybe I'm 25. Yeah, I think I'll pretend I'm 25. Yeah, things can grow back. I think they can. I think they can. I think they can. Yeah, I think some things can grow back and they just don't know it. Your brain can grow. Your brain nerve cells can grow back. They didn't used to think that. Hmm. And the liver, yeah. Hmm. Interesting, isn't it? So your brain, your liver, and your kidneys. I wonder what the relationship is. Or wait a minute, not kidneys, thyroid. Your brain, your thyroid, and your liver. Oh yeah, mine always was too, but then I found out later on that it was because I kept taking eggs. Stealing eggs they were. Little gray buggers. It's a symptom of having your eggs stolen. Maybe that's what's been going on with you. It screws you up. I'm telling you. Everybody who's had that and found out that they were in that program, they've had wonky periods. You get wonky periods. And sometimes extremely painful ones. Well, artificial women, or I might call them faux women, or maybe um, if they piss me off, I may call in something like Simurella, simulated Simurella, but simulated women, faux women. Um, they will never know the joys. But you realize it's worse even. Part of your CNS, I don't know what that means. Goof destroyed part of your CNS. What's CNS again? It's not working. The brain is not bringing up that file. Yeah, I was making a joke earlier about, isn't it weird? Since, the toxic chemical that's spilt in the creek down at East Palestine, you stir the water and it bubbles up all rainbow. I guess now we're going to have to, when we see rainbow, think toxic. How ironic is that? Toxic rainbows. Oh, thyroid. Yeah, because I was going to say kidney. Oh. I don't know. Well, you know what? A lot of us are born around that time of the year. I'm a Sag. But actually, in the new stuff, I'm actually one of the weird one, the Serpentarius, the Ophiuchus. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what pisses me off. Don't call me a cis woman. CIS, cis. Don't call me a cis woman. I'm a woman. You're a faux woman. You're a trans woman. I'm a woman. Let's get that straight. Oh, central nervous system. Yeah, it does fuck with your central nervous system. Yeah, it did mine too. Oh, what the hell is that? Did you just see that? What was that? Did you see that? Did anybody see that light? That all of a sudden, whoa, there it goes again. What the hell is this? Hello? Somebody there? What's going on? You can't see that? Something's going on. You guys, as I'm looking, there it goes again. There it went again. You didn't, there it is. Oh my God. Something's going on, you guys. I don't understand this yet. All of a sudden, the picture just starts to go white. It's like this white light is all over the place. Did you see it? Did you see it? It happened several times while I was sitting here. And it's like all of a sudden, all this light. And I'm looking in the monitor and it's showing in the monitor. It's like, what the hell? What's going on here? You saw it several times. Saying hi, yeah. Well, hi, whoever you are or whatever you are. It's white light, so I guess it's a good thing. Yeah, it was like I was totally bathed in a beam of white light. My face just, it was like coming down from above. Hey, you can run it back. I'm pretty sure we caught it. Who's saying hi? Do we have any names? I'm really bad with names. Yeah, the light pulse. It was like a beam coming down. And it did it several times for various lengths of time. Whoa, it's back. Did you see that? Wait, it's like it's hovering around nearby. Do you see it? What is that? It's over to one side now, kind of pulsing. Who's there? Somebody there? No, I don't know. Or do I? I'm only hearing one word. I'm hearing transfiguration. Oh, it's a good spirit. No, it's not bad. Maybe, yeah, maybe healing light. Maybe somebody's sending me light. That's bizarre, but it happens. It's my life. Almost look like it's fixing to happen again at any point. Yeah, maybe they're going to beat me up, Scotty. Are you guys fixing to beam me up? But yeah, I just heard the word transfiguration. Transfiguration. What does that mean even? I'm not even sure exactly. I know it's a change. It's changing. Letting me know that they have my back. Thank you. That's great. Yeah, a transporter would be fun, wouldn't it? I get to see. I've already been on the ships where I've seen the blue guys astrally, not physically, maybe physically. I don't remember if I've been physically on. Yeah, that'd be fun if it was a transporter. Whatever it is, I'm thankful. I'm sure it wasn't anything bad. I'm sure it was just maybe trying to be reassuring. Cut out and buffered just as Dee said the word. Ah, yeah, wait for me. Everybody's jumping in. It's like, no, we're all going. No, wait. Yeah, it looks like it's almost fixing to do it again, doesn't it? It kind of fading in and out. It's interesting. You want to ride too? You want to ride? Cash, grass, or ass? Just being silly. It's not a motorcycle. Mhm. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon, you guys. It's gotten pretty weird tonight. I don't want to, but I should. I should wrap it up. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here, which means I've been on nearly 4 hours. Total healing. That'd be great. Yeah, if I was completely healed of something, that would be fine, I guess. Don't you think? I think that would be nice. But we'll see. Yeah, and deep boo. Okay, I think I'm going to close it down for tonight, as magical as it has been. It has been very magical. Thank you for giving me a magical evening, you guys. Please come back on Wednesday and we'll do it again, okay? I'll have a subject and maybe another. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing Wednesday, but it'll be more woo. I guarantee it. Okay, remember, you are divine. You are divine creators, so dream well and dream big and create wisely. Truth is where you find it. I hope you find some on my channel. And Cowboy says meow and purr, y'all. Oh, there it started to go again. Yeah? You have something to say? You have a speech to make? You have an inaugural address as you become the president of the Galactic Kitty Cats Union? I don't know. What would you be? Come here. Okay. You have a lot to say, don't you, baby? Yeah, there it is. It's like it's all over the place. I better find out what this is. And yeah. Well, I intend to share more because I need everybody on board. I need everybody online and functioning as well as we can do it, I think. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you. And don't forget to tell people you love them, because some are going on. Quite a few, it looks like. And they're going on to actually help us. Some of them are going on to help us, yes. Oh, yes, we win. Yes. I'll see you Wednesday. Have a great night.